What's up, everybody? It is currently Sunday, December 7th, 7:42 p.m. Just got back from work. So this morning I just posted a video of this morning outlining some things, and I did exactly what I was going to do. Today I walked, studied, watched Steelers football. I'm still not sure what the ending of that was, and then worked from like 4 to 6:37. And then I was feeling hungry on the way back from work. Um, and I was gonna stop at a store, and store is right next to Subway. Um, so I got a little half sub. Uh, yeah, this brings me to my first thing is pacing yourself, and don't go overboard whenever you're trying to lose weight like myself. Obviously I don't want to be eating a whole bunch of food, but you do need food to uh, replenish yourself and not feel super fatigued or whatever. For myself, I do a lot of physical stuff for my work, and I need to sleep well, I need to hydrate well, I need to eat food, not overeat food like I was doing before, and eating the wrong types of food, but just making sure that I get especially a good meal in the morning. For example, recently I've been doing rice cakes with peanut butter and honey. I'm not sure if I talked about this in previous videos. Rice cake with peanut butter and honey, and then some Chobani yogurt, a couple scoops of Chobani yogurt with some kind granola bar with some honey as well. I think honey is a great food item, if that's what you want to call it, and it actually never expires. That's the cool thing about honey is that it never expires, which is really cool. I didn't even know that until I got this Facts app, which also said that 99% of farts don't stink, but so who knows if honey actually does or doesn't expire, but that's besides the point. Rice cake, peanut butter, honey, yogurt, chobani, granola, honey, and then I also had two little packets of there's like brown packets that have like apple, cinnamon, and then brown sugar, I believe for the three flavors. Had a double little package of the apple, which was really good. So I started out with that, and then had some popcorn watching the Steelers game. Once again, I'm still not sure if they won or lost, but they were looking good. But then they had a the judge they had a Aaron Rodgers threw a ball deflected off the defender, and then it looked like he caught it and his knee was down. But whenever I was watching that, I had to go to work from 4 to, like I said, just got back like 6:37. Um, I'm still not sure what the ruling of that play was. I'm also not sure what the ruling of the final score was. Um, yeah, so just going back to what I was saying, obviously you want a calorie deficit, but don't go overboard. A lot of us, it's kind of like in New Year's how a lot of people set goals, and for the first couple months they're hitting those numbers or hitting those numbers, but then they just burn themselves out because they're not replenishing themselves, they're not staying hydrated, they're not eating enough, they're pushing themselves way too hard in the workout. Um, yeah, I mean, if you're able to pace yourself, for myself, like I'm just trying to get 10,000 steps a day. And I know for myself over the previous 2 days, since I've been working late and the work that I do later is more physically intensive, I'm gonna have more steps. So tomorrow I might want to lean back on the walking, to save some energy so I can be more alert and productive during the day. And finally today, in addition to pace yourself, is don't be afraid to be great. Sometimes whenever you're uh, like for example, if you are brought into a job and that job is very toxic and people talk behind each other's backs and there isn't good communication, you come in and you're genuinely nice to you're genuinely nice. You don't really talk behind people's backs, which isn't, I'm not, defining myself because I still do. That's something I want to work on is talking behind someone's back instead of addressing them face to face. Um, but don't be afraid to be the kind person. Don't be afraid to be, you know, just don't be afraid to be great. Don't be afraid to set high goals. Once again, there's a balance between setting your high goals, a lot of work, and then, balancing your off time so you can work effectively and efficiently. Um, that's a big thing for me, for myself, because sometimes I'm like, should I just conform to what everyone else is doing, the status quo, or do you want to do you want to be great. And to be great, you need good habits. And for myself, work, like a regimented work schedule. Same with you could regimental school. I'm not sure if that's a word, regimental school schedule, or even volunteering. So work, school, or volunteering could really help your schedule and could really help you gain confidence in yourself, become comfortable in your skin, learn how to communicate with others, learn how to put in physical labor. Um, I think working at a golf course is a great opportunity because you're, you're communicating with clients and um, you're communicating with clients, employees, and also your peers, your fellow coworkers, as well as, for myself at least, I've been shutting carts, um, and doing all that physical labor as well. Because sometimes we like to talk a lot, sometimes we like to do a lot, not talk a lot. So there's another balance right there. But don't be afraid to be great. Set high goals. I think for myself, something I was thinking about on the way on my walk back from work is you see these people who are like managers and yada yada yada, and they like, what do they actually do? Um, I genuinely think that like the people on the bottom are like experiencing the most amount of, not the bottom, I don't want to say the bottom, but the people who work actively, train their mind and fit, whatever it's mind or um, physical exertion. Um, I don't think they like know, like people who are grinding know this, but they're probably in a better mental space because they have purpose in their life. They're actively doing something to help society. And the manager's not saying that they're not helping society. They just don't have a lot of work, which could lead to, rumination. Uh, one of my one of my other mantras or philosophical quotes from one of my therapists in the past, back in 2020, 2021, still sticks with me, is a devil's mind, an idle mind is a devil's workshop. So you always gotta, once again, pace yourself. Don't always be go, 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 go. But generally, if you have a ton of downtime and you're not really doing anything productive, you're probably gonna not be feeling so hot. It might come out your body. You might gain a lot of weight. Yada yada. Once again, there's nothing wrong with being plus size. I'm currently still about 280, maybe 275. Lost a couple pounds over the previous couple days, but yeah, main points of this video to conclude: pace yourself and don't be afraid to be great. You guys got this. Much love. Spread kindness. Thank you, Zoom, for letting us use this platform. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. This will be posting tomorrow morning, December 8th. Peace.